What up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Jess, man. Welcome back to another Madden 17 video. So, we are trying to avenge that loss we had previous game. Played a very good opponent, and unfortunately, we came up literally just an inch short on being able to go on ahead and win. And if you guys missed that video, at the end of this video, I should have the end screen engagement where you're just able to click on the previous video and you'll be able to check it out. So hopefully we can get back on the right track here and gain some W's. Now I still want to try out McCaffrey, so hopefully this isn't a sweaty, so I can try to go to my boy McCaffrey and see what it is he's capable of. So right here we try rushing the AP, nothing, and then there I go trying to force feed McCaffrey, and he was all over that. And just like, damn it, what am I gonna learn, man? What am I gonna learn? I need to let it naturally happen. I'm gonna mess around and keep losing if every game I come out just trying to go to McCaffrey, man. So right there goes over the middle, and don't test that user. He is so disrespectful though. As we get the pick right over the middle, and that very next play we end up going to McCaffrey, and he doesn't hold on to it. And right there I'm like, okay, McCaffrey, I'm losing hope in you, boy. I'm losing hope in you, man. 3rd and 6 right here. We decided to run the ball with LaShawn, and we do pick up the much needed first down to allow us to continue to drive. So brand new, fresh set of downs. We run to the right side. Unfortunately, we don't get anything. 3 rushes, only 4 yards for AP. So not doing very well on the ground. But as soon as I say that, he swiggles his way beautifully into the end zone right there as we end up taking the lead, putting the first points of the game on the board, now up 7-0. So now hopefully we can just let the goons loose on defense and send some pressure, get after him, and create some havoc. But he's going to go ahead and run the ball. How did he get through there untouched? I have no idea. This man, magic. Magic is how he was able to do that. My Lord, that was such a beautiful run. And he ends up tying the game just like that off of the counter. So very, very, very good way to read the Russian lanes by him, because goodness, that was beautiful. 1st and 10 right here. He's playing some man-to-man. I figure, YOLO, we're going to chuck it up. That's a Momo, who should outrun pretty much anybody in the game as long as they're not backed up 15 yards to start. And, he pressed, and I knew we had the advantage. So nice run right here. We go to the counter, and unfortunately, we run right into a brick wall. So 2nd and goal right here. We end up going to the tight end. Delaney Walker puts us back on the 30-yard line, where we end up running to the left side, and thankfully he clicked on and prematurely went for the dive. If he waited just a second and took the right angle, he would have gotten that animation to go on ahead and get that suction tackle, but thankfully, he did it just a little too soon. So 2nd and 11 right here, goes to the play action, and he ends up running right into a defender. So 3rd and 11 right here, and he goes over there towards the left side of the field, and I'm not sure how Urlacher was able to stretch out and catch that, but I will gladly take it as we end up hitting a receiver over there on the left side. Look at these pancakes though, man. I mean, that's what I like to see, man. That's what I invest in. That's what I build my scheme around, being able to do things like that. And that was absolutely astronomically biblical, if you ask me. So there we go, 21-7 lead right now, and definitely feeling like we got ourselves a good chance to go ahead and put this game away. What the hell? Why is Urlacher stopping, bobbing his head like he was listening to rock music? 3rd and 13, and he sneaks in a screenplay. I mean, I was so unprepared for that, and he gets a huge gain over there on the left side. My goodness, I was so frustrated with myself for giving up that screen. I usually do a very good job of limiting screens, and I was in position too, and just didn't see it coming, man. So good play call by him. 3rd and 2, tries rushing the ball, but we stop him, and 4th and 2, he's going to go for it. And he has 2 slants over the middle. I picked the wrong one as I tried to shade more towards the one on the left. And right there, broken tackle by DeMarco Murray, and he ends up scoring, making it a 1-score game. So now, goal is to try and get in at least field goal range here, see if we can go on ahead and accomplish that. We only have a minute to work with, so running, I can probably sneak in a few runs, but for the most part, we're going to have to go on ahead and pass the ball heavy as we end up passing the Moss over there on the left side. The very next play is back to man right here, and we end up going to the big fella Fedora hat, and he breaks the tackle, and he ends up getting us a good gain. I should have went out of bounds, but so here we go, back again, 1st and 10, just when I had the running back wide open, he gets a block shed for a big sack. So 2nd and 18 right here. We end up going to Gronkowski because I figured he was going to continue playing man-to-man. So we hit him with the post. We get open right there. We hit the flats right here, and we get very good position to try and chuck it up towards the back of the end zone. And that's exactly what we do with Herman Moore, and he comes down with it, and he ends up scoring, putting us up 14 points, 28 to 14, excuse me. So, right here, he tries another screenplay, but thankfully this time we're there to only limit it to 3 yards. And right here we send a little bit of hate. What? As your Davion Clowney says, hello to Steve McNair, and he does it again. Hello to Steve McNair. So 4th and 7, he decides to go for it, and he chucks it up, but Brian Dawkins comes down, makes the pick, and gets me the necessary few yards I need to keep me in field goal range, and we poof, kick the ball right there, and with 94 kick power Tucker, that is easily in his range, and we end up tacking on to our lead. Now we are up 31 to 14. Of course, I feel extremely good about being able to win this game. Even if he starts scoring every time he has the ball and scoring quickly, I'm going to go on ahead and I'm going to chew clock. You guys know how I roll. Legend has it that, my game starts with chew clock on. I have to manually turn it off. Listen, I chew clock with the best of them. I had a left bumper so damn fast, I forgot I did it. So 3rd and 7 right here. Again, he goes back to his slants, and I keep choosing the wrong damn one that I'm trying to pick off. So 1st and 10 right here, and a block shot from Too Tall Jones. And let me tell you, the few games I've played with him, he's been a beast. Too Tall Jones has been a monster. He's getting at least a sack a game just from pure block sheds. And that's what I like to see as my opponent ends up quitting. So, that's the end of the video, fellas. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Still have yet to get McCaffrey involved. Hopefully I can somehow figure that out next game. It's your boy GS, man. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to the next video. Peace!